Hi friends, this is Krish. Welcome to our channels. Our channels are PVSK Education, PVSK Entertainment, PVSK Cooking, and PVSK Experiment. Please do subscribe and valuable like from you. So today we discuss on full class about Azure. So we know already discussed on that, but today will see uh, we will see about what is Azure and what is the services in that Azure. So coming to our session, so we know about Azure briefly. Uh, so before that, Azure is a one of the cloud platforms. So we know that what is meaning of cloud means here. So cloud is nothing but before that we should know about on premises. So on premises means nothing but organization purchase servers and kept in data center. So that is the on is called as on premises. But what is meaning of servers means we know that server is which gives services through internet. So that is called server. Nothing but is the machine gives services through internet. So here what is the components of in that server means we know that hard disks and hard disks and processor and remaining things RAM. So these are all components except motherboard remaining are redundant. That means at least maintained two, because if any hardware failure, so another remaining device will be started immediately. For that purpose they maintained at least two in every device, in every component except motherboard, but motherboard is only one in server. So that servers are kept in data center, so it's very costly to every organization. So that's why this cloud technology coming to in picture. So that what is meaning of cloud technology? Cloud technology is nothing but they provide all services with minimal cost. Means the organization need not to buy servers. Just they maintain they just they maintain the cost only for maintenance cost. Just they give maintenance cost to that third party vendors. Nothing but here third party vendors means Azure is one of the cloud technology, and that's also coming from Microsoft, and also like that same as AWS. AWS it's come from Amazon, and also Google Cloud come from Google. So these are third party vendors to maintain our servers, our data from their data centers through services. So here we know that cloud technology mainly infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. So so this is the on premises. On premises means totally maintained by organization only. Here which are maintained means application, data, and runtime, middleware, OS, virtualization, servers, storage, and network. We know these words about that. So here business means nothing but application. For example, applications. But example, if you want to buy anything through internet, so we should open any application, because for example Amazon, we should open amazon.com for purchase anything. That is called business. So every organization maintains this business in a very very fastly, because for example, if any customer want to buy some product in Amazon.com, if he entered www.amazon.com, it's came very late, by means it's clocking every time. He felt very sad on that, and he jumped into another website. So that's on that time that Amazon lost that customer satisfaction. So for that purpose, so every company, every organization maintain low latency, because when we enter that www.amazon.com, immediately came without clocking, that is called low latency. So for that purpose only, mainly here cloud technology give low latency. So in infrastructure as a service, application data runtime middleware OS operating system maintained by organization and remaining virtualization. So we know about virtualization here. So containerization also here. So virtualization means use hypervisor. So hypervisor, for example, see that overall structure. So about that. So here coming to bare metal, that is the basic, then advanced for that virtualization, then advanced that containerization. So coming to bare metal, just hardware, then OS, then OS, then application, only one application to allow in that overall device, but that is the main disadvantage. And coming to virtualization, some better for that from bare metal. So here virtualization, first hardware, then hypervisor, sorry, hardware, then OS, then hypervisor, then guest OS. At least 3 or 4 are able to virtualize that single disk. So then after that guest OS, then at least 3 or 4 applications are running in one machine. So that is the main advantage. Finally, containerization came into the picture, and there is a main advantage for compared to this virtualization and bare metal. So what is that container means? Here lightweight machine without no need OS and separate hardware for that. So here Docker used for containerization technology. So hardware, then OS, then Docker software, Docker package. So then in the Docker package, Docker engine is there. So in the Docker engine, through the Docker engine, Docker images are created. In the one Docker image holds uncountable containers. So here each container hold one application. So for that purpose, only one machine can hold, can kept more application, can able to run more applications. So that is the main purpose of containerization. So mostly use containerization for QA purpose, quality analysis, because if QA people want to check application, want to test the application or test the var files for different tests, smoke test or different tests, unit tests. So they want to test that. So that container will be created by ops team and given to submitted to that QA team. So then they will tested and removed at that time only. So that is the main purpose of containerization here. So here, and the platform as a service, so application and data, so remaining are maintained by third party, and software as a service totally maintained by third party. So that is the main thing here. So we should know about that. So and also coming to here, so is software as a service here, marketplace and custom packages and built-in building. So another platform as a service here, app deployment available, and continuous integration and continuous delivery, automation. So here, what is continuous integration, continuous delivery means? Here developers continuously uh, code will be updated and code will be changed as per client requirement. So that code is every time saved as a version through version control system Git. So that is the continuous delivery. So continuous here integration. So nothing but here they build with where are GR files, and finally QA team will test different tests, and again finally deploy it in certain time. So this process continuously doing, so that is called continuous delivery. So this is the main thing, continuous integration and continuous delivery here. So order scaling purpose also here very important, that order scaling. Clustering means group of servers, group of VMs here. So in Azure VMs, and in AWS treated as instances. So that is the main thing here, but terminology is different, but functionality is same. So here order scaling is very important feature. So it's coming in AWS also. So order scaling means if you for example if any customer type in URL Amazon.com, so like that in the overall world for at least one day that servers got lakhs of requests. So for that purpose the load balancer balances that request, and automatically through auto scaling automatically created servers, instance servers at a time, or VMs at a time, and when requests are down automatically terminated the overall servers at a time. That is the auto scaling wonderful feature. So and infrastructure as a service, containers, VMs and network and storage. So these are the importance of cloud technology. So here coming to Azure. Azure is used for building and testing and deploying and managing apps and services through Microsoft management. So here Azure is introduced in 2008. It's before that it's called as a Project Red Dog. In 2010, where it's named is name called as a Windows Azure. In 2014, it called as a Microsoft Azure. So that is the main thing here. So Azure here, one of the cloud technology, and it allows platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, software as a service. It supports different programs in tools and frameworks and third-party softwares. Frameworks means nothing but here the framework used for developers with separate environment. So .NET is also one of the frameworks. It is the product from Microsoft. So mostly Azure products and Azure projects are the .NET projects, because Azure came from Microsoft and .NET also came from Microsoft here. So here 600 plus services available in Azure mostly. So coming to computer services, so Azure VMs are allowed in Windows and Linux also. Here app service is here. App service totally from platform as a service. In app service used for publish and manage apps. And coming to web jobs, here. Very important. So web jobs, what is meaning of web jobs means app deploy in app services environment. Here background jobs are running in a scheduled task, so that is called web jobs here. So and also here website high density hosting also allowed here. Here high density hosting website means that application created, mean that developed by through ASP.NET or Node.js or PHP or Python. So this application is called high density hosting application. So these applications are all loaded in Azure. So and also Azure allowed version control system so like Git, Git and Git and FTP and etc. things. In 2015, web applications are introduced, and so blobs also here. So what is meaning of blob service means it's a communication between web apps and web jobs, that is called blob service. So blob service nothing but binary data, and it's a HTTP acceptable service, and it's a security mechanism to access the data. So table service also here is structured here standard structured text is a NoSQL, and also treated as a non-related data storage here. I mean non-related data storage. Here. So and also here it accepted partitioned key and primary key. So this partition is collection of entities here. So that is called table service, and also file service also available here. So file service means here access the data on cloud and storage. So it's REST API and SMB protocol. So SMB means server message block. So this is used for communication for a file system and share different files and services protocol on in network. So that is called SMB. So and coming to here, mobile services also allowed in Azure. So coming to mobile services, so real-time analytics. So and also high level user behavior and push notification to mobile devices. These are main things in mobile service by Azure. So here storage service, coming to storage service, REST API, REST and API in storage. So REST means here repeatable state transfer. So this is the architecture style, software architecture style, and create web services. So is called as RESTful service. So here REST API also we know that so API means application program interface is a kind of calls, and it's it's for communication for web pages. We know that, and also SDK also allowed here. Software development kits. In software development kit means different tools available in one package. So this software development kit is have hardware and OS also. Here in application compiler and debugger as well as software framework should to create every app. That is the main thing here. And also coming to MySQL server is a nothing but here MySQL server means here allowed RDBMS, Relational Database Management System. So here data coming from in data management. So Azure search here. So Azure search provide a text search and also OData protocol here. Open data protocol. It's for REST API operations. It's introduced in 2007 and also different versions. It has 1.0, 2.0, 3.0 like that. So here and also Azure Cosmo DB is also very important here. So here Cosmo DB Azure Cosmo DB, coming to Cosmo DB. So it's one of the Microsoft product. So in 2017 it's introduced. It's under NoSQL. So Azure NoSQL and also Azure Radius here. This Azure Radius is in memory data storage. It supports in-memory data storage, and then it supports strings, maps, and etc. list, etc. things. So and also Azure stores simple. So it's a cloud and on-premises task management service, and also here Microsoft is SQL Azure. So it's a platform as a service. And also it's user for maintain SQL service technologies. So and also here we have and also here this service this SQL service integrate with Active Directory, Hadoop, and Microsoft System Center. So here, what is meaning of Active Directory? Active Directory is nothing but it's a directory, and also it's a Windows domain network, and also it's in voice process system, and also it's a centralized domain management, and every user in that Active Directory for same tasks for in same project. If they created groups. So and if you give any instructions through when that administration give Active Directory, then automatically apply to every user. And also here Microsoft System Center means here different OS editions are available, and Apache here Apache Hadoop means so this is nothing but it's a solve the problem with a massive amount of data. So here open source utility is available here. It's maintain big data here. So and also Azure Data Warehouse also here. So data warehouse means it's a cloud-based warehouse. It's a lightweight query performance here. And also Azure Data Factory also available here. It's used for create data-driven workflow and data transformation, and also here Azure Data Lake also available here, one of the service. So here scalable data storage is used for big data analytics. And what is meaning of analytics means here nothing but this is called as analytics. So nothing but gives a graph, where it's analytics used for forecast the result, and also forecast the business in future year. So that's my very main thing here. Analytics are very important. So and also Azure Insight. So it's also big data event service, and deploy is a Hadoop projects, and also it's allowed a Linux, Ubuntu, and clusterization here. So cluster nothing but a group of instances or VMs. So and also Azure Stream Analysis. It's a user for devices, sensors, and websites, and social media and other apps to and it's a real-time analytics and more things here. And here what is meaning of big data means this is the analysis with huge information that is called as big data. So and also messaging services also here. So here Azure Service Bus allow apps to run here messages. So here event hubs and queues and topics and relays relays here, and also media service also available here. So media service means the platform as a service. It's encoding and production and analytics, streaming and analytics by this media service. And CND also available here. CND means content delivery network. So it's allowed, the content means here audio, video files, apps, images and other things. It's a separate network for maintain application. So and also here coming to developer, two types of developers here, application and also Azure DevOps. So in 2018 exactly 54 points, nothing but regions are open in Azure. By coming days 12 regions are prepared to open. So that is the main thing in overall the world by Azure maintenance. Coming to management here, Azure automation is very, very important to run free and frequently repeated tasks, and long run tasks are automated by Azure services. So it saves time and repeatable tasks. No need to manual for repeatable tasks, and maintain run books for automation. And here DSC domain is allowed, desired state configuration also. So that's the main thing. And here ML also, here ML means machine learning. It's used for predictable analysis. It's maintained Katana. It's from Katana intelligence site. It's a part of Katana intelligence site. Katana is nothing but like Apple Siri. So this Katana is virtual assistant created by Microsoft, Windows 10 mobiles and speakers and Internet of Things and Android, etc. So and also here Azure blockchain workbench. This blockchain workbench used for communication of applications. So Azure functions also. Azure functions are here serverless computing and cloud. So serverless computing means nothing but all services we can get Azure give all services on cloud only. Means that company need not to maintain any hardware. So that is the serverless computing. Here this word came in containerization also. In that serverless means no hardware, lightweight machine. So and also finally Internet of Things. So Azure Internet of Things here, Azure Internet of IoT Hub, IoT Edge and IoT Central. In 2016 IoT Hub is stored, was stored. So here in IoT Hub, billions of IoT assistants are maintained, and IoT Edge means here locally cloud technologies are loaded into IoT Central in 2017 is maintained IoT assistants, billions of IoT assets. So the first IoT partner in Azure means this Toyota. So that is the first IoT partner. Coming to design means here, so Azure hypervisor is in Azure Windows machines. So we know about already hypervisor gives virtualization technology. So here that is the main thing here. And also here scalability and reliability coming from Azure Fabric controller is the main thing. So is used for this fabric controller service used for saves VMs from hardware failure and etc. things. Coming to certification, coming to certification, Azure Administrator Associate, Azure Solution Architect Expert, and Azure Security Engineer Associate. These all are three certifications to expertise in Azure, and also Azure outage in different years. So let us check that. So in 2019 DNS migration issues here, nothing but migration is here. Cloud to on-premises to data transfer from on-premises to cloud, that is called migration, or one server to another server data transferring, that is called migration. So in 2019 DNS migration issue, and also 2018 cooling system failure due to cooling system failure and also cooling system failure again 2018, and file system guilt, so and also storage issue. So these type of outages are faced in different years by Azure. So that's the main thing here. Please do subscribe our channels, and this PVSK Education, PVSK Entertainment, and PVSK Cooking, and PVSK Experiment. Kindly give your valuable subscribe and like. Thank you very much.